Okay, so in the last 30 days, I have completely wrecked my life. Completely burned everything I have just built up, and it's all been because of alcohol. Truly. Actually, a little bit less than 30 days, I have completely burned everything I have just built, and it's all because of my alcohol drinking. Alcoholism. I'm an alcoholic and an addict. And for some reason, it seems like it's like I was manufactured with like a defect or something. I've done this 15 or 16 plus times where I will get myself back on my feet after my last relapse, and I'll build myself back up. I'll get a job, I'll get a roof over my head, and I'll get some money coming in, and finally like have food, survival, all of these things that are necessary to live. And I'll be doing good. I'll be like, things are going well. I'm working, and for some reason, whether it's good or bad, it does not matter with me. I will do it. I'll wreck things and burn things down regardless if things are going good or bad. It's like I don't even need a reason, and I'll randomly, for no reason at all, I'll somehow think it's okay and think I've got this. I'll go grab a single shooter from liquor store or gas station or whatever. I'm like, I got this. I'm fine. I'll be fine for a night. Next thing I know, like in this situation that I'm in now, I'll wake up, and I'll wake up 3 weeks later or a month later, and next thing I know, I've burned everything down. I've taken my 401k out. I've taken my Roth out. I've essentially tried to pretty much sell everything and give everything I've built up, and not give a shit about anything that I've done. All to party, drink, hang out with people I shouldn't, and do things I shouldn't, and remember none of it. That has been my life for the past, 5 years, or 4 years. I'll build myself up, and then for no reason at all, I will fall back into drinking, and I will burn everything down and not give a shit while I'm doing it. It's a weird thing. I don't know why I do it, I just do. And the only way I know to change it is, for today, I'm not gonna drink. So just for today, I am not drinking. And I'm in a tough situation because I just left everything because I was worried about my drinking. They say to change your playmates and playgrounds, and I just flew across the country. I left everything behind. I left a job. I had a job. I just got promoted 4 days before I left. I just signed a lease on an apartment for 14 months the month prior to leaving. And I did it all because there was people around me that I knew if I stayed there, I would get sucked in, and I was already drinking when I left, but I knew I would not be able to get out of that relapse, and I would be just crawling myself deeper and deeper and deeper. So I left. I jumped on a plane. All I brought my phone, I brought my license, I brought my computer, and that was it. And then the clothes I was actually wearing a women's hoodie or sweatshirt, and it was too small for me. It was like a schmedium. I flew across the country, left everything, my car, my clothes, my job, my apartment. I left it all. And here I am down here in Florida. I'm in the Tampa Clearwater area. I know nobody. I have nobody out here, and it has been much harder than I thought it would be. It's lonely, I will be honest. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. It's not kind of the experience I thought either. Just last week I was actually living in my car. Like my trunk was my living room. And you know, I flew down here and I was doing okay. I got a job offer. I was drinking when I got down here, and then I got a job offer. I figured I could celebrate, you know, one last time. Again, as I always say, I thought I could celebrate one last time. I thought I would be okay. And the next thing I know, it's been 3.5 weeks. I haven't laid down to go to sleep. I haven't showered for 3.5 weeks. I haven't brushed my teeth. I haven't done anything that, you know, a normal person would do. And I haven't laid down to sleep, and I started micro sleeping. Like, I would actually, if you guys party, like if you party enough, you realize that when you don't sleep for a long time because you're on blow, you're ripping lines, you're drinking, like, you know, doing everything possible, partying and never wanting to quit. When you don't sleep for that long, you start to micro sleep. I was getting to the point where I had multiple times where I'd wake up, my car's running. The most recent time that actually really scared me was I was at a gas pump. I pulled into a gas station, somehow made it to the gas station, pulled up to the gas pump. I fell asleep with my door open, my leg out of my car in park, and the car running and the headlights on. Like, I don't know what that is. That scared me. I was micro sleeping so much. It's weird. You just like wake up after 30, 45 minutes and you're like, where am I at? And you're just like, how did I go to bed? How did I sleep? So, you know, just for today, I'm not drinking. So I'm 6 days clean, 6 days sober today. And making these videos does help me. 6 days clean today, 6 days sober. I haven't had a drink in 6 days. And I've got to get my life back on track. So the only way I know to do it is these YouTube videos do help me, so I'm gonna start making them. And it's just gonna be, I'm just gonna document my life. Just like a diary of my life. So, and it's not good. I'm 30 years old. And it's just last week I was like sleeping in my car, driving 2, 3 in the morning, getting escorts and not even do anything with them. Too nervous, even if I drink. Buying alcohol at 7 in the morning. Oh, it's been what a fucking shit show is what it's been. And here I am starting over again. So I'm an alcoholic, I'm an addict, and for some reason I can't stop. I don't know why. I'll get up, like I can. Oh, well, it's hard to stop. It really is. I've had to do detox and rehab and stuff, but I'm off of it now. This is the first time since I've been down here since December 20th that I haven't had a drink in 6 days. I drank every single day. I was drinking or getting high every single day that I've been down here. I was high functioning in the beginning, or not in the beginning, but like 2 weeks in, I was starting to be high functioning. You know, got a job offer that threw me. For some reason, I wanted to, because things were going good, I decided to just burn everything down again. It's what I do. It's what I'm best at, I guess. And I don't know why I keep doing it 15 or 16 times. But today I've not had a drink. So just for today, I'm not drinking. And I'm gonna do the same thing tomorrow. This allows me to be honest with myself, so it does help. Because I have nobody out here, so it's really weird, you know, when you've got these crazy situations that happen, like your car gets wrecked, you get robbed, like you're living on the street. I'm going to food shelters and stuff. That was weird, weird thing for me. But when you have these like crazy situations and you have nobody to talk to about it, it's just so weird. It's like you get robbed or out of a car wreck, like what do? You have no one to talk to, so you just like get in your car and like just go do the next thing you're gonna do like nothing happened and just like keep quiet. It's a really weird thing. So talking on my phone helps. I'm gonna continue doing it. Yeah, if anyone else is out there struggling, I am too. Alcohol's a scary, powerful thing. It is wild. It is so wild. It's wild too that when you stop drinking, it's like everything kind of falls into place, and it falls into place so quickly. It's so unique. And I've seen it happen multiple times, yet I continue to relapse. I continue to relapse, knowing after that first drink, just knowing it's just a matter of time until I burn it all down again. And I spend every dime I have, taking my 401k, Roth. This relapse here, I actually got so far down that not only did I empty out my entire 401k and my Roth and every savings dollar I had, the hoopty I spent all of my money on when I came down here, I tried to pawn it. I tried to take a payday loan out. I tried to pawn it, all to buy things I shouldn't buy. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's what I do, I guess. I'm so far behind from where I should be. When I was younger, I thought there was. If you told me this is where I was going to be at, there'd be no way I believed you. I had such this envision of where I'd be at in life, and this is not it. This is so far off from being it that it's like, yeah, it gives me the icky just even trying to think about it. But this is where I'm at, so I'm ground zero, starting over again. I'm 30 years old. I'm 30 now. I'm 30, so here I am. Yeah. Lonely. I'm lonely. I wouldn't say I'm so sad. I'm not sad anymore. But lonely. Confused, I guess. Excited though. Excited to see where this goes. I will say that. Being sober has helped out my mindset. I was like a crybaby. Like when I was drinking so much, like just a week ago, I'd cry for no reason. I just like would start crying over the smallest little things that were emotional or something like this. Like, and then I get mad afterwards. It's just such a wreck. Literally just a week ago, I actually took a video. I was like in active addiction. I took for YouTube, and then I watched, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I might post it actually. But I was sitting right here. This was actually truly my living room. This is the back of my car. This was truly my living room. So, yeah. So I'm actually gonna call this day one. Day one of videos. I'm 6 days sober, but this is my day one, like actually making videos. I'm just gonna keep doing this because it does help. Like right now, I'm feeling relieved just being able to talk about things. So, and it allows me to be honest with myself. So that's what I'm gonna do. And kind of go from there. But for today, just for today, I do not know about tomorrow, and I am unpredictable. That's for sure. If I start drinking, it's like my social anxiety will lift, and I'm like, holy smokes, I can be a human. I can ask somebody a question and not like freak out and like, just have like a spasm attack. I hate it. When I drink, it lifts from me though, and I don't want that to leave, that feeling. I don't want that to go away. I don't want to return to the baseline of like social anxiety ridden. It's just awful. So, and I just don't want it to end, and I'll do everything possible so that it doesn't end. Next thing I know, it's been a month or 2 months, and I'm homeless. I've lost my home, everything I own, and I'm truly hanging out with homeless people under a bridge. That's what happened one time. So let's hope I don't do that this time. I've got to start over now, and I got to be honest with myself, honest with others. Can't lie, cheat, and steal. That's essentially what I become when I drink. I become a douchebag. Try and show off. I don't even know what I would show off, like a hoopty with a sound system. I don't even know what. So, anyway, at least I'm sober today. For today, just for today, I'm not drinking.